Ladies and gentlemen, the Dallas Cowboys have done it. They've traded for a quarterback in Joe Milton. I really do like. Now, I don't think he's a day one starter. Obviously, Dak Prescott's still here. But in terms of potential, dude, I love what this dude brings to the table. He's got extreme physical traits, massive frame, and a guy that can make things happen off and on script. I mean, look at this play here. So basically what we're going to see is a quick out. We're going to see this tight end come up into a stop route. We're going to see another out over here. And we're going to have an in. Okay. Running back will break out of the backfield into a little bit of like a little quick out route as well. Now, as this play breaks down, the offensive line is going to be in what you call a 5-man scat protection where the center can slide to the left or the right, depending on what he thinks he needs to do. So, as this play develops, immediate pressure in the pocket. So again, we talked about off-script plays, his ability to get out of this pressure play, right? Get outside the pocket. My favorite thing about him is even when he gets outside the pocket, his first instinct isn't always to run the ball. We don't want that. We want a quarterback that can, yeah, get out, but continue to look down the field because guys can break open, and you're going to see Kayshon Boutte, top of your screen here. Watch this. As he rolls out, he's going to stop. He's going to see Boutte fill that gap. Now watch the arm strength of this throw to fit that in there and then lead him for a touchdown. This is beautiful, beautiful football. And in this video, what I wanted to do was break down a little bit of Joe Milton, okay? I'm just going to do a few plays, but if we get enough likes and enough P2s in the comment section, which means part 2, I will drop another one, maybe even today, with a bunch more film of Joe Milton. So let me know in the comments by putting down part 2. But again, this dude is a stud. You give up a 5th, you give a 7th, or actually no, yeah, you give up a 5th and get a 7th in Joe Milton. I think this is a great trade for the Dallas Cowboys. Let's break it down. Now, another thing I like about him is he already has experience working under center, and we know that's going to be very important for setting up play action passes, right? Dallas, they like to run play action as well. Now, again, we're going to be in that single back set. We're going to play fake in this, 12 personnel, 11 personnel, it looks like. 11 personnel here. We're going to fake the handoff. We're going to get these second level defenders to bite up on that run fake. He does a good job tucking that opposite hand into the belly, making it hard for these guys to really see what's happening, which is why they bite up, right? So as we come out of this thing, we're going to get into a bootleg out to this right side where we have this shallow cross over the middle. We got, this flat, and then we probably either have a go ball here or I could break into a comeback route, depending on what the wide receiver sees. So as we roll out, looks like comeback. We got this route wide open on the run. Perfect throw. Leads his man for a first down. So again, do I think Joe Milton is an upgrade for the Dallas Cowboys? Yeah, I really think this is a nice little signing as a backup for now. But if Dak ever gets hurt, I think this is a 40 times, again, small sample size, but in terms of what I see on the film, Joe Milton is such a big upgrade compared to a Cooper Rush or a Trey Lance. If I'm just being honest, right? This dude's got some real good traits. All right, here we go. Once again, look at this play. We're going to get a little bit of pre-snap motion here by Kayshon Boutte. Now, you're going to see manipulation. The first thing we just noticed with that pre-snap motion, nobody followed, right? So now we know this is a zone coverage. Now, when a quarterback understands this is zone coverage, it's huge because now they know where they can manipulate DBs and, more importantly, linebackers. So as this linebacker drops back, you're going to see Joe Milton immediately look off to this left side. Now, what that does is, again, these zone defenders, their job is to strictly read the quarterback's eyes because majority of the time, especially rookies and young guys, they'll tell you where they want to go with the football. But the difference is Joe Milton is not just your normal rookie. This is a guy that knows how to manipulate defenses. He's going to look over to this left side over here. He's going to move the linebacker with them, and we're going to open up this seam by Jaheim Bell. Unbelievable job. Again, moving that linebacker, turning and firing. You could tell right away that's what he was doing. And he does a great job finding his tight end over the middle. Man, I'm excited about Joe Milton. Now, again, do I think he's going to be a day one starter? No, guys, don't make sense. But potential-wise, this is huge. Again, very small sample size. If you want a part 2 where I break down even more of his film from that game, let me know. Let me know. Subscribe. It's free. Doesn't cost anything. Join the family. Turn on post notifications, guys. And yeah, I'll see you in the next Cowboys update, which should be very, very soon. Peace.